All right, here we go. The first doubleheader in championship series history, and it's happening in this great community. So, by a little bit of arm twisting and popular request, and by the commissioner wanting to come on and have the game 7, I do have the manager files. The one that you put up at 10:41. I got it, Sean. So let's get Sean on here, and we'll wait for Jamie, and let's do this. All right, Sean, you are on.
Oh, hello.
Hey, welcome, buddy.
Yeah, it's nice to get. It's fun to watch it play out, but also, yeah, it's nice to do this one because then I don't have to go. I can go to sleep either with the win or loss, and
All right.
it'll be easier on me. Honestly.
So, Tampa Bay. So, quick recap. So, Canada won the first 3 games, and then the last 3 games, it's been Tampa Bay. So, as I like to think about in a game 7, at least for me, there are no favorites. This is for all the bananas, man. And Manchester is waiting, and we will have a winner tonight. And Jamie shows your devices aren't connected. Now you're good. Now you're good. Let's get Jamie on here. There's Jamie. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, my friend. All
Hi,
right,
Jamie.
guys.
May the best Canadian win, eh?
May the best Canadian win. There we go. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. This is going to be fun, guys. All right. All right, set both to human. All right. So, you're starting Canada. You're starting J.R. Richard. That's correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right.
Because it wouldn't load up on my computer for some reason.
Okay, Jamie.
We're going with Chesbro.
The cheese man.
The Swiss cheese.
Do you guys just want to load automatic lineups, or do you want to set them live?
I want to set them live.
You want to set them live? We'll go to Canada then first.
I'll make sure.
All right, who's leading off, Sean?
Oh no, versus righty. Just load my versus righty.
That's load versus righty.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure everything looks all right.
Let's see. Ooh. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, it's just weird. It looks different to me. Yeah, but that's it.
Okay, Jamie.
Just load the versus right. Let's see what pops in there.
Load versus right. Okay, you got it.
Yep, we'll go with that.
Okay. Hopefully, I remember to share the game sound. Holy shit! Let me fix that really quickly. I always forget to do that. I'm still used to OBS, even though this is much better.
Well, yeah, we got to have the game sound so I can hear Norm Cash's first home run of the series go out of the park. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we are back on. All right, so we got it already. We got a good core group here at the ballpark, and let's get this going.
Who would have thought we'd be in game 7?
Good luck, Jamie. I do mean it.
Yeah, you too.
Canada, we stand guard for thee.
All right, it is the Battle of Canada. Welcome to Briggs Stadium for this decisive Game 7 of the ULCS between Tampa Bay and Canada. Series tied at 3 games apiece. Jack Cheeseborough will take the mound for Tampa Bay and opposed by fireballer J.R. Richard. 61 degrees at game time here in Detroit. The wind speed 13 miles per hour in from right center field. Cheeseborough in the regular season, 37 wins, 11 losses, and a 2.50 earned run average. J.R. Richard, 18 wins, 7 losses, 3.34. So both teams pulling out the stops, all hands to the pump. And
play ball.
All right, looking at the starting defense here for Canada in left field, Rocky Colavito, who made a great play in Game 6 to nail Benji Molina at the plate. In center field, Dave Winfield, Canada hoping that Winfield doesn't strike out so much tonight. In right field, Al Kaline. Around the horn from first to third, Albert Pujols. Aaron Miles at second. Yunel Escobar at short. Ken Boyer at the hot corner. Ted Simmons catching tonight. J.R. Richards finishing his warm-up pitches. And now Brian Roberts will lead it off here for the Deluse Dodgers. And Roberts hitting 240 in the postseason with a home run and 5 runs batted in. And we are ready to rumble, as Michael Buffer would say. The count full on Brian Roberts. Curveball from Richard and cut and a miss. And we have a strikeout to start the game. All right, here's Randy Wynn now hitting 400. 1 run batted in the postseason. J.R. Richard has the sign from Ted Simmons. The 1-2 delivery. Curveball to win, and that's 2 batters and 2 strikeouts. All right, so this time now, Wally Moon in the starting lineup tonight. Moon has an RBI in the postseason. Overall, he is 0 for 18. J.R. Richard deals the 1-1 pitch, curveball, and Moon scorches this one to right field. K-Line playing the carom in right field. Moon slides, strong throw to Escobar, but Wally Moon pulls in with a 2-out double. So runner in scoring position, and brings up Mark Teixeira. Teixeira hitting a – I'm sorry?
Go ahead. We're going to intentionally walk Teixeira.
Okay, so Teixeira hitting a surprisingly low 143 with a run batted in, and we're going to intentionally walk Teixeira. We will confirm that, and Teixeira taking all the way. All right, brings up Larry Heisel, assuming the DH duties. We did not see Heisel in Game 6. Heisel hitting just .083, no runs batted in. All right, J.R. Richard studying the signs, has one he likes from Ted Simmons. Here's the 1-1 pitch, fastball to Heisel. This one gets away from Simmons, and this one is going to be a wild pitch on J.R. Richard, and 2 now in scoring position for the Deluged Dodgers. Wally Moon at third, Mark Teixeira at second, 2 down. Heisel back in the box now, digging in, slight wave of the bat. J.R. Richard deals the 2-1 pitch to Heisel. Change up, and they call a balk on J.R. Richard, and Tampa Bay gets a run courtesy of that, and J.R. Richard is hot. And in fact, the Canada coaching staff hot. But everything, we're trying to get order restored here on the field, though. So looked like a little hesitation there by J.R. Richard. All right, Heisel back in the box now. We count 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the fastball pitch. And Heisel cuts and misses. That ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. That run due to a balk. We go to the bottom of the first inning. It's Tampa Bay 1 and Canada coming to bat. Looking at the starting defense for the Deluged Dodgers in left field, Wally Moon. In center, Willie Davis. In right, Randy Wynn. And from first to third, we have Mark Teixeira, Bobby Grich, Maury Wills, Brian Roberts catching tonight, Johnny Roseboro, and on the mound, Jack Cheesebro. All right, so Al K-Line to lead things off here in the bottom of the first. K-Line hitting at a 214 clip here in the postseason with 3 runs batted in. All right, Cheesebro into the wind. The 1-1 pitch, fastball, K-Line grounds this one to first. Teixeira waving off Cheesebro will take it to the bag unassisted. 1 up, 1 down now for Ted Simmons. Simmons hitting 208, a home run and a run batted in. All right, Cheesebro delivers. Simmons, first pitch swinging, fly ball down the right field line, and just in foul territory over the foul line. Wynn makes the grab for out number 2. And here's Norm Cash. Detroit fans wanting this bat to heat up and quickly. 294 average for him. 1 run batted in. The Manchester Red Bolts waiting for the winner of this one. The count full on Cash. Fastball missing, and Cash is aboard. So here we go. Cheesebro, not known for walking batters, gives up the free pass, and it brings up the dangerous Albert Pujols. 2 home runs, 2 RBI here in the postseason, hitting .250. Cash on at first. Cheesebro with a check of the runner. The 2-1 delivery, fastball. Pujols cuts on this. Long fly ball, center field. Davis can't get to it. It's off the wall. Cash will come in and score, and Canada answers with a run of its own in the bottom of the first, and we are knotted at 1. All right, Pujols in scoring position brings up Rocky Colavito. Colavito, 208 average with a home run and 5 batted in for him. So Pujols perched at second, 2 down. Cheesebro lets it go. 3-0 pitch to Colavito. Colavito taking all the way. Second walk by Jack Cheesebro. So not too sharp here in the early goings. All right, Ken Boyer now. Ken Boyer hitting just .133, a home run. Boyer acquired from the St. Louis Cardinals. Cheesebro deals the 0-2 pitch to Boyer. Fastball in there. Strike 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We have played 1 here in Detroit, and we are knotted at 1. Johnny Roseboro will lead it off here for the Deluged Dodgers in the top of the 2nd inning. Roseboro having a great postseason, hitting .357, a home run, and a run batted in. The lefty stands in. J.R. Richard is ready to deal. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball, routine grounder to third. Boyer up with it and across to Pujols for the 5-3 putout. So 1 away brings up Willie Davis. Davis also having a pretty good postseason, hitting .333, and he is batted in 3. J.R. Richard deals the 0-2 pitch. Fastball in there and in at the knees, and that was just a knee-buckling fastball to Willie Davis. So he goes back. And here comes Maury Wills. Maury Wills hitting .350 with 3 runs batted in. J.R. Richard into the wind. The 0-2 curveball, grounder back to the mound. Richard fielding it cleanly onto Pujols to retire the side. They go quietly. We go to the bottom of the 2nd, and your score is 1-1. Yunel Escobar will be leading it off. Dave Winfield and Aaron Miles this inning. Escobar hitting a healthy .455 in the postseason. He's got a round tripper, 5 runs batted in. Cheesebro deals the 0-2 pitch to Escobar. Fastball in there for called strike 3. So 2nd strikeout for the great Jack Cheesebro, and brings up Dave Winfield. Winfield hitting .304, 2 runs batted in. Cheesebro with the 0-1 delivery. Fastball, fly ball down the right field line, but Wynn making the catch. So 2 away brings up Aaron Miles now. Miles hitting .375. Good postseason for him with a run batted in. Cheesebro into the wind. Miles swings in the first pitch and sends this right up the middle under the glove of Bobby Grich for a base hit. So hit number 2 for the Canada A's, and it brings up Al Kaline. We're back at the top of the order now for Canada. Kaline 0 for 1, grounded to first. Cheesebro with a 2-2 pitch. Kaline swings in this curveball, grounder right to Teixeira, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. We are knotted at 1. Tex Aggs joining us at the ballpark. Welcome in, Tex, and welcome in, everybody. All right, Bobby Grich now will lead things off here, and then we swing around to the top of the order with Roberts and Wynn. Pardon me, guys. All right, Bobby Grich hitting an even .200, a home run, and a run batted in. J.R. Richard, the 1-2 pitch. Fastball to Grich. Slow roller to Escobar. Has to rush in this ball quickly. Barehands it and fires it to Pujols. So nice play by shortstop Escobar for Canada. All right, 1 away now for Brian Roberts. Roberts struck out against J.R. Richard. Richard with 4 strikeouts already and 1 walk. The 1-0 pitch. Roberts swings. Long fly ball to left field, back and at the track. Rocky Colavito covering a lot of ground back there. Bless you if that was a sneeze, and bless you if it was a cough. For the 2nd out of the inning, here's Randy Wynn now. Wynn also struck out. All right, 2-2 pitch, fastball, and Randy Wynn goes down, makes no noise, no runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom of the 3rd, knotted at 1. So looking at Jack Cheesebro, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He will be facing Ted Simmons, Norm Cash, and Albert Pujols here, the number 2, 3, and 4 hitters. So the last time up, Simmons flied down the shallow right field line. Cheesebro into his wind in the 1-1 pitch. Fastball scorched back to the mound and off to his left. Cheesebro making a beautiful play and gets it on to Teixeira just in time for out number 1. Storm and Norman now. Cash walked back in the 1st inning. Cheesebro delivers the 1-1 spitball. Cash grounder up the middle, but Grich ranging to his right fires on to Teixeira. So the 4-3 putout is number 2, and it brings up Pujols now. Albert 1 for 1 had that RBI double that scored Norm Cash back in the 1st to tie this game. The 0-1 delivery, fastball, and Pujols sends this high center field, but Willie Davis, a few steps to his left, will make the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 in the books. We're 14 minutes in, and it's 1-1. All right, Wally Moon now. The number 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Moon, Teixeira, and Heisel. So Moon had a double back in the 1st inning. J.R. Richard with a 1-2 pitch. Curveball to Moon. Base hit left field past Escobar. Colavito and Winfield converge. Colavito fires it back in. So Wally Moon aboard. And is he a threat to steal? Not really. 1 stolen base in the postseason and 7 stolen bases from his 1944 season, I believe it is. All right, here's Mark Teixeira. So Teixeira was intentionally walked back in the first. Moon has about a 3-step lead off first. Pujols waiting for a possible throwover from J.R. Richard. And here's the pitch. There goes Wally Moon, the throw down by Ted Simmons, the tag, and Wally Moon caught stealing. So 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Teixeira back in. The count, 1 ball, no strikes on Teixeira. Fastball in there. Strike 3. So J.R. Richard doing what he did best, bringing that heat. So 6 strikeout in the game for him. 2 down brings up Larry Heisel, DH. Heisel struck out against J.R. Richard. Last time up, 0-2 pitch, curveball, and Heisel just froze. So another strikeout, number 7 for J.R. Richard. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. We are knotted at 1. Both runs coming in the 1st inning. Will Toole, welcome to the ballpark. All right, he says he's been out for a few days. Work's been nuts. What have you missed? 2 exciting playoff games today, my friend. So Manchester, the first team to make it to the World Series. This will be the other team. We don't know yet. Dodgers on a 3-game winning streak tied this up. They were down 3-0. Rocky Colavito walked in the first. We will see Colavito, Boyer, and Escobar, the number 5, 6, 7 hitters, due up for Canada. Cheesebro into the wine. Colavito, first pitch swinging, bounding ball to third. Roberts up with it onto Teixeira for a routine 5-3 putout, much to the chagrin of the Detroit faithful. All right, Ken Boyer, nothing for 1, struck out. Detroit faithful hoping that this Boyer bat will heat up a little bit. 2-1 pitch, fastball in there, lined, but right to Bobby Grich. 2 up, 2 down. Cheesebro looking for a trifecta here as Yunel Escobar stands in the box. He struck out against Cheesebro. Cheesebro with just 2 strikeouts in the game. The 0-1 pitch, Escobar swings in his fastball, base hit into left center. Davis and Moon converge. Davis gets to the ball and fires it in. So Escobar aboard. Escobar not a threat to steal. And it brings up Dave Winfield 0 for 1. Fly down the right field line. This big bat in Game 6 struck out quite a bit. So we'll see if Winfield has recovered his batting eye. 2-0 pitch. Curveball to Winfield. This one grounded to Teixeira. And that will end the inning. And we are still tied, baseball fans, as we head to the visitors' half of the 5th inning. All right. Johnny Roseboro, nothing for 1. Grounded to third, back in the 2nd. Simmons sets up. Richard delivers the 1-2 delivery. Curveball. This one tipped back foul. The count 1-2. Here it comes. And what do we have here? We have a weird chalkboard thing. So it's a double, so we've got to read what actually happened because that one looked like it bounced foul. So let me see. This is the 1-2 from JR, fair ball, extra bases. So let's see if this does like out of the park baseball, and we can actually – nope. So we get some weirdness going on. That is the Action PC chalkboard. It will happen. Anyhow, so we'll say double to right for Roseboro. Runner in scoring position for the Dodgers. Nobody out, and here comes Willie Davis. Struck out. Again, J.R. Richard mowing him down today. He has 7 punch-outs. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Davis. Curveball, grounded to short. Escobar will look Roseboro back and fire onto Pujols for out number 1. All right, here comes the speedy Maury Wills. Nothing for 1. He grounded to the pitcher back in the 2nd.
We're going to intentionally walk Wills.
Going to intentionally walk Maury Wills.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so 2 on. And Canada looking to turn 2 here brings up Bobby Grich now. Bobby Grich, nothing for 1. He grounded to short. Could be a candidate. In the season, he had grounded into 6 double plays in the season from which he was drafted. The 3-0 pitch to Grich. Fastball misses. So J.R. Richard giving up his 3rd free pass of the game. And it brings up Brian Roberts now, batting lefty against the righty Richard. Brian Roberts has struck out and fly to deep left center. Nowhere to put him. 1 away. So J.R. Richard needing to make a great pitch right here, obviously. All right, Simmons out to have a quick word. Back behind the plate, the 3-1 coming home. Fastball to Roberts. And he loses Roberts. Roseboro will come in to score. And Tampa Bay here in the fifth, now holding on to a 2-1 lead. So a balk and a walk have given the Dodgers their run. And I've got a word coming in here from Canada. Go ahead,
Hey,
Canada.
Beatles, can I see the bullpen?
Absolutely, my friend.
Yeah. Oh, boy. All right, we're going to bring in Dizzy Trout.
Dizzy Trout. I wasn't going to say anything, but I was thinking, is he going to go to Trout? All hands to the pump. Dizzy Trout has been absolutely astounding all season. This Detroit staff has been amazing. Leading the league in ERA, by the way. Trout in the postseason doing pretty well too here. He's got a 2.76 earned run average, 1 win, 1 loss, in 16 1/3. He's walked 7, struck out 7. All right, so the bases are still loaded. Maury Wills is at third, Grich at second, and Roberts at first. Randy Wynn, nothing for 2 in the game, has struck out twice. Dizzy Trout has finished his warm-up pitches. We're ready to go. The 1-1 pitch, fastball. Wynn swings, fly ball to right, but the park will hold this one. K-Line at the track, makes the catch, but tagging and coming in to score is Maury Wills. And now a little safer margin here for the Tampa Bay Deluge Dodgers. It's 3-1. In this pivotal, this is it. Game 7. This is for all the marbles in the championship series. Wally Moon singled and doubled in this game, so perfect 2 for 2. Grich at second. Roberts trailing him at first. Wind picking up a little bit now here in Detroit, coming in at 12 miles per hour. Trout deals. Moon, first pitch swing and curveball, base hit past Escobar onto left. Grich rounding third, and Grich will come in to score. That's an RBI for Wally Moon, his third hit today. And Tampa Bay taking a more commanding 4-1 lead. Runners at first and second, and here's Mark Teixeira, 2 down.
We'll walk Teixeira.
Going to walk Teixeira?
Yeah.
All right. And confirm, yes, and take. All right, the bases once again are loaded, and here is Larry Heisel. So, Tex Ags, this is the final game of the other championship series. The winner of this goes on to meet Manchester in the World Series. All right. So here we go. Sean, I hope that tasted good. All right. Heisel has been fanned twice today. Let's see if Dizzy Trout can do it again, or do it the first time. That was J.R. Richard that did the other two. The 0-2 pitch to Heisel, curveball, and Heisel does not strike out. Hard grounder to Boyer, who goes to Miles to retire the side, but 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Bottom of the fifth we go. It's Tampa Bay 4 and Canada 1. Aaron Miles will lead things off here for Canada against Jack Cheesebro. So Miles in the game grounded a single up the middle back in the second. All right, Cheesebro studies the sign from Roseboro, shaking him off. Now has one he likes. The 0-1 pitch, fastball. This one grounded up the middle, deflects off the mound. Grich making a nice play onto Teixeira. Canada not catching a break there. The ball taking a weird bit of English spin, and Grich right there. Good heads-up play there at second base. Al K-Line, nothing for 2. He's grounded to first, both times up. You're welcome, Tex Ags. All right, the 0-1 delivery. Fastball, grounded back to the mound. Cheesebro fielding it off the right-hand side toward third, fires to Teixeira for the 1-3 put out. So 2 down, and it brings up Ted Simmons. Ted Simmons last time grounded out to Cheesebro. The 1-2 fastball, and that will be the third strikeout for Jack Cheesebro in this game. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the top of the sixth. Tampa Bay 4 and Canada 1. Canada came into this series as the heavy favorite and won the first 3 games. So this has been kind of a Cinderella story. But again, it's game 7. No favorites at this point. Johnny Roseboro, 1 for 2. You know what? Both of these guys, again, as I said in the other series, these guys put together a great team. However, this ends up 2 excellent teams fighting it out here. The team with the best record in the regular season and the team with of the 4 winners, the worst record, but certainly not a bad record whatsoever. All right, Roseboro 1 for 2. Dizzy Trout stays on in relief. The 0-2 pitch, curveball, and the hammer is sent up in the middle. And Roseboro turning on the Jets, picks up the double. So the Dodgers now with hit number 5, and that's the second double for Johnny Roseboro, brings up Willie Davis. 0-2. Willie has struck out, and he has grounded to short. All right. Simmons sets the target. Dizzy Trout from the belt, and the 1-1 fastball. Grounded to third. Boyer will look. Roseboro back. Close play at first, and they will not get Willie Davis. So Boyer getting to the ball, but the throw just about a millisecond too late. Boyer usually is going to make that play for you. All right, 2-1, nobody out. Roseboro at second, Davis at first. Pardon me, for Maury Wills. Maury Wills last time was intentionally walked. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. And the Dodgers with a pretty nice lead here, 4-1. But it ain't over, folks. 1-2 pitch. Fastball to Wills. Pops this one behind the plate. Simmons flings aside the mask, but it looks like he's going to run out of real estate. Indeed, he does. The count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Wills turns on this. Fly ball, right field, but it's routine. K-Line makes the catch. Roseboro thought about going to third, but not going to run on K-Line, who has an incredible arm out there. In fact, one of Canada's strengths here, if you look at these guys just really quickly, K-Line with a 10 range and an 8 arm. Winfield out there with a 7 range and a 9 arm. And Colavito, 8 range and 7 arms. So very, very tough outfield out there. You don't want to take too many chances. There's a bit more speed probably on this Tampa Bay team, but Roseboro wisely holding second. All right, Bobby Grich, 0-1, walked his last time up. Simmons, once again, sets the target. Trout from the belt in the 2-2. Fastball. And Bobby Grich looks at one on the inside corner. So Dizzy Trout picks up his first punch out of the game, and it brings up Brian Roberts with 2 down and 2 on. So Roberts had walked, and that scored Johnny Roseboro at that time, giving Tampa Bay the 2-1 lead, and they haven't looked back. That was back in the 5th inning. Trout deals the 1-2. Here's the hammer. Roberts cannot catch up to it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. The bottom of the 6th, and Canada trailing Tampa Bay 4-1. The number 3, 4, 5 hitters, the heart of the order, Cash, Pujols, and Colavito to face Jack Cheesebro. Norm Cash is 0-1. He walked and grounded to second in this game. Cheesebro with the 1-0 delivery. Fastball. This one clubbed to right. This one high. This one deep. Open the window, Aunt Minnie.
Finally.
Norm Cash picks up his first postseason home run, and the Tampa Bay lead has just been cut in half. It is now 4-2. That dinger, 328 feet.
Here we go.
Could this be the catalyst? Let's see, as Albert Pujols has a double in this game, and he flied his last time up. He digs in from the right-hand side, looking menacing at Cheesebro. Cheesebro not taking much mind of that look. Let's see. Count full, fastball, and Cheesebro misses him, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and Rocky Colavito, nobody out. So Colavito walked in the 1st and grounded out in the 4th. Pujols into a lead at first. Cheesebro deals the 2-2. Curveball to Colavito. This one could turn. They could turn 2. Wills to Grich. They will not turn the double play. So Colavito aboard for the fielder's choice, and Ken Boyer will stride to the plate.
We're gonna pinch hit for Boyer.
We're gonna pinch it.
Like dinner.
Okay.
Goodbye, Kenny. Looking forward to trading you.
All the managers taking note right now.
Yeah. We will bring in
Thank you, Texags.
Pablo Sandoval.
All right. So Pablo Sandoval will come into pinch hit. We saw him last game. Sandoval, looking at his credentials here in the postseason, is hitting 167. All right. Rocky Colavito at first, 1 away, 4-2 is your score. Sandoval represents a potential tying run with 1 out. Good opportunity here for Canada. Sandoval swings in this first pitch. Fastball, long ball to right, but Wynn has it at the track. Colavito gets back quickly. So this outfield, in terms of arms and range, nowhere near as strong as Canada. I think this is a strong infield, though, for the Dodgers, at least when you look at first, second, and third base. All right, Yunel Escobar now. He struck out and singled. Colavito on at first, 2 down, bottom of the 6th. Cheesebro deals, count full, fastball, and Cheesebro loses him. Jack Cheesebro has now walked 4 batters in the game. And here is Dave Winfield.
Okay, we're going to pinch hit for Winfield possibly.
Okay, we'll have you look at your bench and see what you want to do.
Oh, boy. I don't. Can you click on George Hendricks for me? I just want to see his stats for the season and stuff.
Yeah, let's view him. Sure.
Yeah, just take a peek at him.
Okay, there you go.
Trying to remember. Oh, no, not versus righties. Yeah, no.
Yeah, take your time. Look at whoever you want.
Gonna keep Dave Winfield in there.
Okay. All right, so Canada showing some faith in Dave Winfield. Winfield in the game has flown out and grounded out. Rocky Colavito at second, trailing him Yunel Escobar at first. Roseboro sets the target for Cheesebro, and here's the delivery. The 1-2 pitch. Winfield cuts and misses on a fastball. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. 6 in the books, and Canada has cut this lead in half with that big home run by Norm Cash. It is now 4-2. Top of the 7th action here, and it's going to be Wynn, Moon, and Teixeira. Randy Wynn in the game is 0 for 2. He does have an RBI sacrifice, though, in the 5th that scored Maury Wills. All right. So it's asking you a question here, Sean. Allow Caldwell to pitch or not?
Not at this point.
Okay. Trout deals. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball, base hit, right field. Aaron Miles leapt up at this one just over the glove. So Wynn is aboard. Wally Moon with 3 hits strides to the plate. Okay, so he's doubled, singled, and an RBI singled, and Canada's going to do something here.
Yeah, we're going to yank Trout now.
Diz is going out.
Yeah, we're going to bring in Caldwell.
All right, Mike Caldwell to come in now. All right. So Caldwell, as he comes out of the bullpen, strides to the mound in the postseason at 27 earned run average. He worked 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts, a whip of 4.5.
Pitch hit for just bring in a pitch hitter for Moon.
Wow. Okay, so interesting with a lefty-lefty matchup, and Moon 3 for 3 today. He's going to be pinch hit for. Interesting.
And let's bring in Frank Howard.
Hondo coming in. All right. All right, with a runner on, could the Dodgers be looking for a possible long ball from Frank Howard, who does have some power? This is not one of his stronger years, nonetheless. So Howard hitting .250 with a run batted in. Nobody out. Randy Wynn at first. Caldwell deals the 0-1 pitch. Curveball. There goes Randy Wynn. This one fouled off the right-hand side. So Wynn, good thing he practiced his wind sprints at the beginning of the game or prior to the game. All right. Frank Howard back in the box now. Caldwell has a look over at first at Randy Wynn. Pujols holding him closely. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball. This one grounded hard. Sandoval to Miles to Pujols. And that is a double play, big double play ball. So 2 outs now. Base is empty. So Caldwell getting the pitcher's best friend comes and now coming to play is Mark Teixeira. Teixeira has been intentionally walked twice in this game. Caldwell ready to deal. Here comes the southpaw with the 0-1 delivery. Fastball. Teixeira cuts on this. Routine grounder to Miles. On to Pujols. They get him by a step. 7th inning stretch time. It's 4-2.
Come on, Jamie, sing it.
What's that?
I said, come on, sing it.
We'll wait till
help me.
That's your thing, though.
For the A's, because if they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Let me hear you. Go A's.
All right. Once again, Sean regaling us with his operatic rendering, if you will, of "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," and also channeling his inner Harry Carey. All right.
Replace the left fielder.
All right. Let's do that. Who do you like?
Let's bring in. Actually, put Win in left field.
All right. You want Win in left. Okay.
And then in right field, put in Lescano.
All right. You got it. All right. So Frank Howard has done his job for the day. I'll answer your question after the game, Will. So thank you for the question. All right. Aaron Miles will lead things off here. So the number 9, 1, and 2 hitters due up for Canada here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So far, the line for Canada 4-7-0 with 6 left on. So already improvement there. Or I'm sorry, 4-7-0 and 6 left on for the Dodgers, but an improvement for Canada, 2-4-0 and only 6 left on. So they were already close to or at double digits in that game 6. So Canada looking like it's waking up, but these Dodgers hanging tough and staying with Jack Cheesebro despite not being so sharp tonight. 4 strikeouts, 4 walks thus far in tonight's game, and he's worth 6. All right, here we go. Aaron Miles has grounded a single and grounded a second. Cheesebro into the line, the 0-2 delivery, fastball dropped by Roseboro, but he fires on to Teixeira for out number 1. Al Kaline has to be kind of a disappointment in this postseason, hitting a 194, 3 runs batted in, and he has grounded out all 3 times. Slash Deep Gaming, welcome in. First pitch swinging on the fastball. Kaline grounds back to Cheesebro. Cheesebro had trouble digging it out of a glove, but gets it to Teixeira in time for out number 2. Ted Simmons now 0 for 3. Struck out back in the 5th. And the 1-2 pitch to Simmons pops this one back. Roseboro back toward the wall and into the seats. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cheesebro comes with it. Spitball. And Simmons draws the walk. So 2 out, and the tying run comes to the plate, and none other than the DH, Norm Cash. So Cash, last time up, a 328-foot solo shot that cut the Dodgers' lead in half. Can he do it again? Cash digs in. Roseboro out to talk to him to make sure they don't get crossed up on signs. Here's the pitch. Fastball to Cash. Routine grounder to short. Will's up with it. It's going to be close, and Cash beats it out. So he follows a home run with an infield single. 2 aboard for Canada now, and it brings up Albert Pujols. So Pujols has an RBI double. He is flown out and walked. Cheesebro asking for a new ball, something that he wouldn't have done in the dead ball era. Has it, rubs it up, has the sign from Johnny Roseboro. Here is the delivery. Change up to Pujols. Swinging on the first pitch, line drive, base hit right field. Sixto Lezcano up with it to throw home. Ted Simmons will score easily, and Canada is within 1 now. It is 4-3. 2 down, and striding to the plate is Rocco Colavito. Colavito was grounded twice, and who said that?
Sean.
Sean? All right. Yeah, so Sean. You got it.
I'll pinch hit from my God, but yeah, forget it. Colavito is going to stay.
Stay with Rocky? All right.
Yeah, sorry for wasting your time there.
You're not wasting my time at all.
Rocky Colavito. I mean, 45 homers regular season.
Yeah, kind of hard to pull that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Cash at second, trailing him. Albert Pujols at first. Pablo Sandoval waits on deck. Cheesebro deals the 3-1 pitch. Fastball missing. So it looks like they were pitching around Colavito to get to Sandoval. Probably a wise choice. Bases loaded for Canada now. Sandoval 0 for 1 in the game. Fly to deep right back in the 6th. So Sandoval came in as a pinch hitter, staying in the game. Cheesebro delivers. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball to Sandoval. Sandoval turned on this one too soon. Fouled on the first base side.
I'm going to pinch hit for him.
On an 0-2 count, you're going to
Yep.
go for a
Now I'm
pinch
going to
hit.
do something crazy. Let's get
Okay.
crazy.
All right.
All right. We're going to pinch hit with a with Art Howe.
All right.
I know it's insane, but you know what the hell.
All right. So Art Howe comes in and he's yoked with an 0-2 count. Cheesebro deals. Here's the pitch. Fastball to Howe. And, oh, what a play by Cheesebro off the mound.
Goodness.
Unbelievable, baseball fans. However, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, but a big, big opportunity goes by the board for Canada. We head to the top of the 8th, and Tampa Bay holding on to this 4-3 lead. MV in the house in the deciding Game 7. MV waiting for the winner of this game.
Hey, Beatles.
Yes, sir.
Need Higgins at third base, and then I'm going to change pitchers.
All right.
Possibly. Oh, boy. Wow. We're gonna try John DeKisto.
All right. John DeAquisto will come in.
Only one batter, but we'll see.
All right. So DeAquisto in the postseason has worked 4 innings, walked 1, struck out 4. So pretty decent whip at 750. And he will face Larry Heisel to lead things off here in the top of the 8th. Heisel 0 for 3 in the game. He has struck out twice and grounded to third. DeAquisto deals, and of course we're Jamie. It's asking if you want Bostock to pinch hit.
No, leave Heisel in there.
Okay, Heisel will stay in. Here's the pitch. Heisel swings. Big league pop-up on the infield. Escobar trailing toward the grass and gets it at the edge of the grass for out number 1. Johnny Roseboro, 2 for 3. Roseboro with 2 doubles in the game. The lefty gripping the bat. DeAquisto into the wind in the 0-2 pitch. Fastball to Roseboro, and Roseboro looks at a called strike 3. So 2 quick outs here as Willie Davis now steps up, the number 7 hitter. Davis singled on the infield his last time up. DeAquisto deals. The count full to Davis, and DeAquisto loses him. Davis aboard, 2 down for Maury Wills. Maury Wills, nothing for 2.
We're going to pull DeAquisto possibly. All right. Ugh. Not a great looking bullpen. I'll tell you, I can't wait for the draft. Maybe I'll get someone.
Do you want me to show your starters in case?
No. I'll be fine with this. It's just a lot of garbage there.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
I'm going to go with... We're going to go with Tom Bruno.
Tom Bruno? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Tom Bruno in the postseason has a 2.45 earned run average, 1 win, no losses, 3 2/3 innings worked, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. So teams again, or in the playoff, or in the postseason, I should say, bless you, Tampa Bay hitting 231 against Tom Bruno. All right. Willie Davis is first, 2 down, 4-3 your score here in the top of the 8th inning. Bruno deals. First pitch, where there goes Willie Davis. The throw down, the tag by Escobar is not in time. 3rd stolen base in the postseason for Willie Davis. All right.
We're gonna walk more. We're gonna walk Maury Wills.
Gonna walk Maury Wills. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, they give him the free pass, and that'll bring up Bobby Grich. Bobby Grich is grounded out, walked, and struck out. All right, Simmons sets up. Bruno with the 1-0 pitch. Curveball to Grich, and this one bounded to third. This should end the inning. Throw across the diamond. Pujols reaches, makes the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and it is 4-3. Escobar, Dave Winfield, and Aaron Miles do up the bottom of the order for Canada.
Gonna pinch it for you now. We're gonna bring in. Is that a righty? We're gonna bring in. Where is it? Roy Smalley.
Roy Smalley. All right.
Hopefully, just
All
makes
right.
contact.
Roy Smalley, 250 in the postseason with 3 runs batted in. As MV says, what a game 7. Absolutely. All right. The lefty in there against Jack Cheesebro, and I've heard nothing at all, so they're sticking with Jack Cheesebro. Allow Aaron Rowan to play center field. Jamie, yes or no?
Nah.
Okay. The 3-1 pitch. Smalley draws a leadoff walk. The tying run is aboard for Canada. Brings up Dave Winfield now 0 for 3.
We're gonna pinch it for Winfield. He's a choker. We don't want him out there. We are going to use Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist. All right. Bringing in the switchy. All right. Zobrist, as a pinch hitter, has a home run, has a solo home run. All right. The 0-2 pitch to Zobrist. Fastball in there, and that's strikeout number 6 for Jack Cheesebro. 1 down for Aaron Miles now. Miles struck out and has grounded a single and grounded out. So 1 for 3 for Aaron Miles. Smalley on at first, not necessarily a threat to steal. The 1-2 delivery. Fastball. Aaron Miles turns the nest, drills it up the middle. Smalley rounds second and holds. 2 aboard for Canada, and it brings up the top of the order now Kaline.
I'm going to pinch hit for Kaline.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he can go to hell, honestly. We're going to bring in George Hendrick.
All right, George Hendrick.
Pardon my language. Sorry, Beatles. But
no worries, man. You're fine.
Tired of Kaline doing what he's doing. So.
All good. George Hendrick in the postseason hitting .333 with a run batted in. Roy Smalley at second. Aaron Miles at first. Roseboro sets the target. And the 0-2 pitch. Curveball. Hendrick swings on this one. Wills has it, juggles the ball, and everybody is safe. 18th error for Wills. But that's actually error number 2 in the postseason. And the bases are loaded. Now, in Game 6, Canada had 2 bases loaded situations that didn't capitalize and 1 in this game. It's up to Ted Simmons, or will Canada go to its bench again? Ted Simmons has walked, struck out, grounded out, and flown out.
We're sticking with Ted.
All right, we're staying with
I had
Ted.
a TED Talk with him, so he's ready to go.
He had a TED Talk. Nice. Well played. Well played. All right. Infield playing in. Simmons cuts on this one. Grounded to first. Teixeira will come home with it. Roseboro gets the tag. He's out and on to first for the double play. Canada, once again, losing a bases loaded situation. Now stranded 11 men. We go to the top of the 9th. Tampa Bay holding on to a razor-thin 4-3 lead. All right, Canada, you've got a whole lot of people you got to put out there. Shall we start with shortstop?
Oh, yeah, that'll be Smalley.
Okay. Smalley at short. Center field?
We'll go with Thomas.
Going to go with Gorman Thomas. All right. And
in for I think we're at put him up in Hendrick's spot.
Okay. And finally in right field?
Oh boy. Oh God, eh? We'll put Zobrist out there. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. So for the Deluge Dodgers, the top of the order, it's going to be Roberts, Wynn, and Sixto Lezcano. All right. Brian Roberts, 0 for 3 in the game. Struck out his last time up. All right. Tom Bruno stays on in relief. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, cut on, long fly ball to right field. Zobrist has to play it off the wall. And Brian Roberts is going for 3. The tag by Higgins. And that is a triple by Brian Roberts. So Tampa Bay knocking at the door, trying to add a little bit of a safer margin. Brings up Randy Wynn, 1 for 3. Singled his last time up. Also has an RBI.
Sorry. We're going to pull Bruno.
Okay, Bruno.
And we're going to bring in... we're going to
Indeed, it was a big-time double play / deep.
We're going to bring in Chris Carpenter just for fun.
Chris Carpenter. What weren't you thinking about starting Carpenter? I know you were kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at Chris Carpenter here in the postseason. First appearance. Here we go. All right, so it's Randy Wynn, 1 for 3. Roberts at third, thanks to that triple. And again, Randy Wynn with a single to right center. And also has an RBI in this game. And the 0-2 delivery by Chris Carpenter. Curveball, and Randy Wynn sends this up to first. Pujols has the ball in his glove and drops it E3, and the run will come in to score. And it is now 5-3. Costly error there by the first baseman. All right, brings up Sixto Lezcano. Lezcano hitting 500 in the postseason with a run back.
We'll pull Carpenter now. We'll bring in. I hate to do this, but he gives up a lot of hits to right-handers. We're going to bring in. Jeez, Lord, stop the bleeding. Terry Fox.
Terry Fox. All right. Terry Fox will come into pitch.
Great Canadian hero.
3.86 earned run average, 2 1/3. Worked here in the postseason with 2 walks, no strikeouts. All right. Randy Wynn at first, and Randy Wynn will pilfer bases 25 in the season from which he was drafted and 1 in the postseason. Simmons sets the target. Terry Fox ready to bring it. Throws over. Wynn dives back. Close call there. Pujols almost caught him napping. Here's the pitch. And there goes Wynn, and that is an uncontested steal. Second stolen base for Wynn. Now a runner in scoring position. Lezcano back in.
We're going to put Lezcano on. Intentional walk him.
All right. Looking for the double play ball. Here's Mark Teixeira. Teixeira last time grounded to second, so could be a candidate here. Teixeira grounded into 17 double plays in this season from which he was drafted. 1978, I believe. No. What year for Teixeira? 2000. That's 2008, right?
2008,
yeah. I know I'm thinking 78. Teixeira probably was even born in 78. All right. The 2-0 delivery. Fastball. Teixeira swings. Fly ball to right. Zobrist at the track has it. Wynn will tag. And here's the long throw to third. Higgins with the tag. Not in time. Runners at the corners. 1 away. And Larry Heisel strides to the plate. Heisel wearing the collar. He is 0 for 4. Struck out twice, grounded out, and popped to short. 5-3 your score here in the top of the 9th. The Dodgers looking to advance to the World Series against the Manchester Red Bulls. The 0-1 pitch, fastball. Long fly ball, left field. Colavito back at the wall, makes the catch, but tagging and coming in to score is Randy Wynn. And Tampa Bay now holding a commanding 6-3 lead. When we go to the bottom of the 9th, we will see the heart of the order, however, Canada. Norm Cash, Albert Pujols, and Rocky Colavito. So the fat lady has not sung yet. Johnny Roseboro, 2 doubles in the game. Struck out his last time up. Terry Fox peers in, has the sign. Count full on Roseboro, and he loses Roseboro. 2 aboard now with 2 down. Willie Davis, 1 for 3. Walked his last time up. 1-0 delivery. Curveball swung on, base hit into left field. Colavito up with it. Sixcano rounding third, and he will come in to score. It is now 7-3. And here's Maury Wills batting with 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 9th. 3 runs in for Tampa Bay.
I guess
Wills.
I should pull him. I was going to pull him before that, but
Pulling Fox?
Pull him.
Okay.
Bring in, who cares? It's Mike Marshall.
Right.
Good Lord.
So Mike Marshall will come in to try to stop the bleeding here in the 9th. All right, Maury Wills, nothing for 2. Intentionally walked twice in this game. Here we go. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball to Wills. Wills cuts on this one. Liner to right. Ben Zobrist playing it on the hop. And bases loaded. And Roseboro will come in to score. And it is now 8-3. 10th hit. So it looked like that Zobrist made that play, but a very, very short hop on that. All right. So 2 aboard now, and it continues 4 runs in here in the 9th for Tampa Bay. Brings up Bobby Grich. Grich 0 for 3, including a walk. The 1-0 pitch. Screwball. Bobby Grich, base hit, left field. Davis rounding third. As Colavito comes up with it, Colavito's not even going to fire home. They're going to try to stop Maury Wills. 9-3. This game coming apart really, really, really quickly. Dwayne March saying, turn out the lights, the party's over. We'll see. Stranger things have happened in baseball. As a Pirates fan, I know that all too well with a famous game against the Philadelphia Phillies and the Jim Rooker walk back to Pittsburgh. All right, here's Roberts. Roberts cuts on this one. This should end the inning. Grounder to Higgins, 2 miles to get Grich to retire the side. 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Tampa Bay on the verge of going to the World Series. Lead this game 9-3. As Steve Tate says, rally. All right, gentlemen, here we go. Norm Cash will lead it off here. Cash with a home run and then follows that with an infield single back in the 7th. Cheesebro looking strong there. He's at 130 pitches. Good for 20 more. So looking for the complete game win here. Cash, first pitch swinging, routine fly ball to shallow left. Coming in and making the catch is Randy Wynn. 1 down. Albert Pujols now. Single that scored Ted Simmons back in the 7th. Cheesebro with a 1-0 delivery. Curveball, routine grounder to second. Grich to Teixeira, and Canada with an amazing season, the best record in baseball down to their last out. Rocky Colavito, nothing for 2, walked his last time up. Can Colavito try to keep things alive? Cheesebro deals the 2-1 pitch. Spitball. Colavito swings. Liner to third, and that is your ball game and the series. And congratulations to the ULCS champion, the Tampa Bay Deluse Dodgers. Let's look at a recap of this game at 57 minutes. All right, first, let's look at highlights for Canada. Albert Pujols went 2 for 4 with 2 runs batted in. Norm Cash 2 for 4 with a home run, and you got to add in that infield single for the Tampa Bay Deluse Dodgers. Wally Moon, who actually was pinch hit for, went 3 for 3 with a double. Johnny Roseboro 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. Tommy Davis 2 for 4 with a stolen base. Jack Cheesebro will go to 2-1 in the postseason. J.R. Richard, tagged with a loss, goes to 0-1. Again, just 1 home run in this game by Norm Cash. That was a solo shot. Let's have a look at pitching here. So Jack Cheesebro goes the distance. 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, gave up the home run. Walked 7 and struck out 6. So not one of the sharper performances by Cheesebro. And then we've got a list here for Canada. J.R. Richard tagged with a loss. He went 4 1/3, 3 hits, 4 runs, all earned, walked 4, struck out 7. Dizzy Trout worked 1 2/3, walked 1, struck out 2. Caldwell worked an inning in relief. Then Daquisto came in, worked for 2/3, walked 1, struck out 1. Tom Bruno, 1/3 inning of work. Gave up an earned run and walked 1. Carpenter faced 1 batter. Fox, 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 3 runs, none of them earned. Walked 2. Mike Marshall with 1/3 of an inning, which 1/3 inning worked. Let's look at our miscellaneous for our player of the game. And the MVP, Wally Moon, and the game-winning RBI, Brian Roberts. Wow, guys. Kind of a shocker.
Yeah.
Wow. So congratulations, Jamie and Sean. I know it's cold comfort, but you put together a hell of a team. Nothing to be ashamed of, man. You put together a hell of a team.
feel
Great
like,
series.
No, I managed like crap. I don't
like
manage.
LA
I manage terribly.
against Liston. We shook up the world.
Ollie Liston, right? That's really what it kind of was. It was a kind of an Ollie Liston thing. I mean, but you look at this series, and I mean, Canada comes out, reels off 3 straight, and then Tampa Bay answers with 4 straight. And but great series, you guys. Great sportsmanship. I know we've had a lot of smack talk, which is a normal thing, but great game, you guys, both of you. So. Guys, I don't know if you have any questions in chat for either of these guys, if they're willing to entertain any or whatever.
So who's going to rip into me for my managing? Come on, let's go. Get it in now.
So I think what hurt you, and this is not a rip, again, there's loaded situations, man, and not getting that, not being able to capitalize that.
Well, Trout wasn't tired, supposedly, and I just wouldn't go with him on 2 days rest. I just couldn't do it. And then I typed in the chat, I mistakenly thought there was 2 outs with Ted Simmons, so I kept him in trying to draw a walk because he's one of the guys that could draw walks. If I knew it was 1 out, I would have pinch hit for him. And just looking for a fly ball contact, I probably would have put, I don't know who I would have put in, but
Jeff Hunter.
Way she goes.
Jeff Hunter. So Jeff. Steve had already put the link to the Baseball Geek Squad Discord, which is what is for this one. So if somebody would kindly put the link, I don't have Discord up right now, for Jeff Hunter, and Steve's doing it. Look at that. See, the commissioner is on it. Todd B says that this is MV's fault. So here we go. Deluse Dodgers, always the underdog, says Jamie. Will, to answer your question, yes. Action PC baseball is much easier to call than out of the park baseball, because it's a chalkboard. It's still a great game. One of the nice things that makes it easier, though, is you get to see the fielders' names; they don't disappear, and also the chalkboard has certain patterns. So yeah, I do find this easier to broadcast. It's also slower, but that doesn't mean that. I would say, in comparison, out of the park is faster, a little bit more unpredictable. But I love broadcasting both of these games. They're so much fun. Love them. So that answers your question. Yeah, Jeff. So we hope you will join. Always room for more owners. Always room for more owners. So MV, I know it's what time is it for you? Oh, MV, it's too early to get you on here. I'd love to get your thoughts going into the World Series against Jamie, but I realize it's 5:30. In the morning for you, so I wouldn't ask you to do that. Thank you for that text, Ags. I appreciate it. All right. You're welcome, Will. All right. Thank you, MV. Sean, I do. I mean, you really, this is not any bullshit, man. You are to be congratulated. You put together a hell of a team. And you should be proud of that, man. 118 wins and 44 losses is nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, it got down to the wire here in the postseason, and all the regular season stuff now seems to be, well, it doesn't matter. But you know what? There was a lot of skill on your part and a lot of work all the way through. You should be proud of the team that you put together.
MV's got a lot to deal with Cheese Bro. You have to see him 4 times maybe. Yeah, good luck with that.
Right.
Good luck with that.
So, guys, anybody that wants to come over, and
congrats, James,
Steve makes a good point.
Yeah.
He says that the chat can continue on the Discord. So, Jeff, there are 2 Discords. You have the link to Baseball Geek Squad, which is for this league, the one you want to join. There's another separate league that we'll be talking about after the World Series that will be starting up. It's a very different league. Guys, I want to thank you, and just to keep this short, please, I'm not going to go through and do all the thank yous tonight. Slash Deep Gaming says World Series Game 1 tonight. So since we are in the morning, I guess he's talking about Tuesday night. I don't know who will be broadcasting that. With my work schedule, if I do it, it wouldn't be till Game 1. What I think would be nice is if we could have our commissioner do Game 1 of the World Series. If Steve could do it, I don't know what his work schedule is. If there's any possibility he could do Game 1 on Tuesday to start, I think the honor should really go to him if possible. All right, guys. So please join the Discord. Jeff Hunter, join us in the Discord. It's a lot of fun. All right. So, guys, see you over there. Hey, thank you, Carlos. Appreciate it. See everybody at the Discord. And Steve Tate says he will do Game 1 of the Field of Dreams World Series. So that will be tomorrow at some time. Please have your notifications on for Steve Tate's channel. It's Simtistics with Steve Tate. So make sure notifications, you get all notifications. Check the Discord, the announcement sections, both in Baseball Geek Squad and the Ned McGreevy Discord, because we cross-pollinate. All right, guys. See you in the Discord. And thank you, one and all. Good night.